It takes 72 days to sail around the world. But now, with fossil fuels, you can fly around the world in 17 hours. My fellow senators, today I'm going to make you believe that alternative energy cannot replace fossil fuels. First of all, fossil fuels are much more powerful than alternative energy. According to EIA.gov, the average American household uses 903 kilowatt hours per month. There are about 125 million American households in the U.S. Alternative energy is not enough to power them all. Take solar, for example. According to research scientist Dr. Jan Fecker, the sun's energy is too widely dispersed to create a sufficient amount of energy. Wind turbines are also unreliable. It takes a lot of wind to generate electricity. And we don't get wind every single day, every single place. This is how alternative energy is not powerful enough to power America's thirst for electricity. My second point of analysis is that fossil fuels are much cheaper than alternative energy. According to the Department of Energy's website, it costs less than a cent for a fossil fuel kilowatt hour. Compared to 17 cents for 1 kilowatt hour for solar energy, that's much cheaper. Nuclear and wind are also more expensive. It will take more money, and more Americans will have to shell out more money to pay for fuel. Fossil fuels are also essential for the advancement of many industries, such as the automobile industry, the aviation industry, and space exploration. Do you think we could have got to the moon without fossil fuels? No. Do you think the automobile industry would have succeeded with $150,000 Teslas instead of the cheap $30,000 luxury cars such as Mercedes-Benz? No. Do you think the aviation industry would have supersonic planes that fly around the world in 17 hours? No. Fossil fuels were essential, and we wouldn't be as advanced as we are now if we didn't have fossil fuels. Thank you. I am now open to questions.
Who hasn't asked a question yet? Senator Caplola?
Senator, fossil fuels produce carbon dioxide, which harms our environment, and basically now China is covered in smoke.
Senator, there are now more technologies available, like less fuel emission, 60 miles for 1 gallon of fossil fuel. Also, now factories have something called carbon capture, which captures the carbon dioxide and pumps it back to Earth. So that's decreasing the amount of smoke, amount of carbon dioxide released to the Earth.
Senator Cadena?
Why would so many investors invest millions of dollars and then make twice the money out of it when investing in alternative energy sources? And you're saying that it costs more, but in the long run, you'll get more money back.
But when people, like the Obama administration invested in a California alternative energy company, that company went bankrupt. The taxpayers lost $150 million, and that's just one of them. So if we invest in fossil fuels and carbon capture, we can be more successful than in investing in alternative energy.
Senator Kizon?
Senator, alternative energies, well, there's a solar system called extreme concentrated voltaics. It can concentrate nearly 1,600 times the amount of solar energy put onto the world's most efficient solar cells. It means that you can get much more energy than fossil fuels. They get the same thing.
That'll cost much more though, because 17 cents for 1 kilowatt hour is a lot of money compared to the fossil fuel of less than a cent for 1 kilowatt hour.
All right, thank you very much. Next speaker on the floor of the Senate is Senator